Hi everybody, this is Lisa. Today's May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody out there. I almost forgot to take a video of me pulling my carrots out. So I already pulled some out. Oh my, these I think have been the biggest carrots I've grown. I've thinned this out before, but there's still some close together, but that's okay. Let's see what else we can find that we could pull out that's ready. I'm so excited. Let's see. Let's try this one. Oh, look at this one. That one is a beaut. I think this is my first carrots that have gotten this big. My grandkids love steamed carrots. Just keep pulling to see what else we can get. This one's okay. Let's see. This one's good. Yeah, so hope everybody has a safe Cinco de Mayo. I work tonight, so I was off for 3 days for my birthday. I made enchiladas and stuff for my birthday dinner for my family. I know, it's my birthday and I made my own dinner, but that's okay. Look at this one. This one's a beaut. Yeah, so my birthday was fine. I had time with my family. My son came down. He lives maybe like a couple hours away because he lives in San Jose, and it's a couple hours away where I live. So he came down. I haven't seen him in a while. It's kind of hard for him to come and visit now that he lives over there. But I had a nice time after my dinner and everybody went home. I just relaxed, and my mom will probably say something to me, but I don't know about a lot of you guys, but I love watching Asian dramas. I call them my Asian novelas. That's novelas, soap operas in Spanish. But I don't know what about it. My oldest daughter got me watching movies on Netflix. But then on YouTube, I watch a lot of the dramas. And don't get me wrong, I watch American stuff. I used to watch when I was younger. I remember General Hospital and Young and the Restless and All My Children when I was younger. I'm pretty sure a lot of you remember those. But the Asian dramas, I don't know. I guess it's their acting and just the way they are. But anyways, let's get these rest of these carrots out and see. Oh yeah, look how beautiful. Those are beautiful. Yeah, so I work today, so I'm nothing special today. I mean, it's a weekday, so a lot of people have to work. So I think they celebrated Cinco de Mayo yesterday. So yeah, but let's see. Yeah, these carrots ready to get pulled out. But anyways, I wanted to do the video about me pulling my carrots out because I think I'm going to plant more carrots in this container. This is an old post office container, but yeah, I think I'm going to probably just pull most of them out because it's time for them to come out. It's starting to get warm, and carrots get bitter in the heat. So even though if they're small, that's fine. But yeah. So a lot of them are going to be small, but that's fine. I can use them as small carrots. And stuff. Wow. Look at that one. Oh my God. My grandkids are going to enjoy these carrots when I steam them for them. Yeah, they love the carrots from my garden. But like I said, usually they're really small, maybe like this size or smaller, but I still use them. I'm going to plant more, it's called session sowing and stuff. So by the time they get bigger, it should be cooling down This one's a big one. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of these are going to be kind of small, but that's okay. Look at the soil, how soft that is. I always try to mend it when I plant stuff in here. I always try to keep it moist. Carrots have to be moist. You don't want your carrots to dry out because then they won't grow very big. See, this is, yeah, I'm just going to pull them all out because it's time to get them out because, yeah, I don't want them to get bitter because carrots do get kind of bitter and stuff. But like I said, I can you cook the small ones like for a pot roast or something, you know, put them in the small carrots and stuff. That doesn't bother me. But yeah, so yeah, I just figured I'd pull them because, like I said, it's starting to get warm and the sun hits on this side of my house. The sun hits really, really a lot over here. So, and if I don't pull them out, then it'll be a waste. I don't want to waste my carrots. But anyways, yeah, let's see. There's my carrots right there. And I wish I had the guinea pigs. I can give them the carrot leaves. I don't eat the carrot leaves. So I'll just put them in my compost. You know, I usually put everything in my compost. Oh my God, I'm getting beautiful carrots. Getting really beautiful carrots. Oh my, look how that is so beautiful. I have some more growing on the other side, but they're gonna be ready pretty soon too. So yeah, look how beautiful. You know, yeah, I admit that I got lazy sometimes to thin out my carrots, but I did come out and thin them out really good. So some of them were still close together, but, you know, it happens. I mean, no one's perfect, right? In gardening, you can't always be perfect. But this is what you call growing your own food. You know, carrots are getting expensive in the grocery store. It's not hard to grow carrots. I thought it was in the beginning when I started gardening, but it's not. It actually is pretty easy and stuff. So I think that's about it. Yeah. Look at that. Look how soft that soil is. You know, like I said, I don't spend a lot of money on soil. I get what I could afford. You don't have to buy expensive soil or certain soil. A lot of people that buy certain soils because they're sponsored usually by the company. I just tell people get what you could afford. But if you're growing in pots, it has to be potting soil. If you grow in a raised bed, I think they have soil for raised beds. In-ground soil means, I guess, on the ground. I'm not sure. But if you grow in pots, get potting soil because you don't want to get raised bed soil or any other soil because it gets heavy and dense and stuff, and you don't want heavy soil because in your pots because your vegetables won't grow very good. Believe me, I learned that hard way, and I trying to teach my sister because she was trying to grow certain stuff, and she was getting the other soil, and she said her plants are dying, and I asked her what kind of soil she was using, and she was saying like just gardening soil. But no, if you're going to grow in pots, you have to get potting soil. And I put my own compost, potting soil, bone meal, blood meal, and stuff, and fertilizer, and I mix everything up. And that's how you amend your soil to last you. I don't test my soil. It is what it is. I think it's, I mean, if you have a huge garden, yes. My garden's not big and everything's mainly in containers. And if my plants don't make it, I'll try another plant. And then a lot of times when you switch it off, don't plant the same thing in the same containers. It usually works, but I've been planting carrots. I'm pretty sure in my other videos you can see I've always planted carrots in this old post office box that my husband got from a friend, and because it's big enough to put carrots in here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get my compost and put some more compost in here and turn it, like mix it, and then cover. I'm going to put my carrot seeds in here, and then I cover it usually with those screens from the windows and the sliding doors. I usually put that over because it's easier to water through. The water gets through a lot easier, and it's dark, so it doesn't it has to keep dark when you put seeds in there until they germinate, they grow, then you could take it off. So usually I keep that screen over it until I see my carrots growing. But yeah, so here's all my harvest of my carrots. I gotta wash them, and oh my gosh, my carrots are beautiful. Look at that, they're very beautiful. I'm so happy about my carrots. So, but this is Lisa. I wanted to do a video of myself harvesting my carrots pretty soon. Either next month I'll probably be harvesting my garlic, and I'll do a video about that. I can't find my tripod. It's somewhere in my house. Forgive me. I'll hopefully could find it by the time I pull my garlic out. But this is Lisa. Everybody have a nice Cinco de Mayo. Have a nice day, and you can grow your own food. It's rewarding what you get. Like I said, it takes time. It sometimes could be overwhelming, and if it does, take a break. Don't overdo it. Don't exert yourself. Your garden will always be there. But yeah. So everybody have a nice day. Bye.